Can you believe it's already been 10 years of the Dr. Oz show?
Wow.
Dr. Oz, can you believe it?
No. I still remember like yesterday, because I was doing the Oprah show. I did it 60 times. I remember when she first approached me about doing the program. I had no idea what she was talking about. She said, we should do a show together. I said, well, we are. I come on your show every week. Who else? She goes, no. I mean, with you there, and with me not always being there.
By the way, we should properly welcome Dr. Oz to the studio.
I'm so nervous. I love you so much.
It's amazing to have you here. We were just talking to Dr. Oz off the air about surgery and about music that you play during surgery. So can you kind of run us through if you're going through like a really tough like chest sort of opening situation, and I don't know how you'd even describe that. What are you listening to?
You put some Kanye on. Just to get going. And
something aggressive?
Something more aggressive. Because you're always taking a bandsaw through the chest wall, the sternum.
Oh.
So you just want to keep the case moving, because that's not the part that the patient's there for. The part they're there for is the part inside the heart. But then when I get to the distal, when I have to sew the arteries on, which are using a suture that's like a piece of capellini, or it's actually like a piece of hair. It's much thinner than capellini. So to sew pieces of capellini together, then you need something that's very subtle and soft, and then I'll use a little Vivaldi, Four Seasons, just sort of keep you nuanced and focused. And then when with closing music, whatever you want, whatever the heck you like. You put Beach Boys on, just get going.
amazing. So we wanted to ask you, because you're here and we're all facing different situations this summer. TJ is single. Jax is out and very social.
How can TJ be single? He's a handsome guy.
I know. Look at him.
Wow. What is going on here?
Do you want to start this now?
Yes.
Okay.
How much time you got?
Yeah. How much time?
We all have. My wife is being induced here in a few weeks. So we've got all different situations going into this. So the one thing that's in common, though, is we've all worked very hard to try to get into shape.
Have we?
And then we hit summer. And then we eat and we drink and we eat and we drink and we stay out late and our schedule's off and everything. So we wanted to kind of ask you, like, you know how to be healthy all the time and still have a good time. What do we need to do this summer to, like, keep it tight?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, summer is actually a blessed time for most people. They can lose weight because they're so physically active without even paying attention to it. But the party problem is very specific. You can't two-fist drink or eat. You always have to have one hand free to socialize. That's why you're going there, right? Mm-hmm. In theory, to meet someone you might want to be with, or to keep your wife company, Jax. Are you with somebody?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you with your friend, you want to hang, and your significant other, and just, be social. So if you've got one hand with a beer and one hand you can shake, that's okay. But you got one hand with beer, one hand with food, or even worse, two hands with food, you'll never catch up.
If I had three hands, I'd all be full too.
What about fake healthy foods? Like I bought my first carton of almond milk the other day, and now I'm convinced that I am just the healthiest human being alive.
He'll drink an entire glass of almond milk.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys ever try almond milk? Well, yes, TJ. It's a thing. It's been around for a long time.
I'm like, the expiry date's so far away. It's got to be healthy.
Yeah, I know. We do a lot of food investigations on the show. We do investigations, period, on the show. And food is one of the ones I'm fascinated by, because the area that we're getting the most head fakes now is in the health food space.
Yes.
People
Yes.
that make healthy chips. Well, they're not any healthier than potato chips. In fact, they have more salt in them. And a lot of times, the more processed elements in the food, the worse off you are. A big study just came out. They took a bunch of people, they basically put them in cages for, I don't know why they agreed, but for a couple of weeks, they decided only to eat what they were handed. And they couldn't cheat because they were literally in a confined area. And they saw people who ate real food that comes out of the ground looking the way it looks when you eat it. They actually, on average, ate 500 calories less than people who ate healthy food that was processed.
Wow.
No way.
So healthy processed food versus healthy real food, 500 calories difference. Why? Because for thousands of years, we've been eating food and being given signals by those foods. So when we try to hack that in a generation, you can't do it. So your body's hormones that drive hunger, specifically one called ghrelin, sounds like gremlin because it's in your stomach making noise, it's growling around. That hormone doesn't go away when you have the processed foods, even if it's healthy processed food. So even if you have the same number of carbs and fats and fiber, it's not the same as eating it real.
Whoa. Damn. So we can't eat potatoes.
You should eat potatoes, but not the chips.
Eat them like they're apples.
Damn. Yes. Uncooked.
Now, my important question is, if I have an addiction to cheese, what do I do?
Same.
Where do I go?
Same.
Because it's hard.
Yeah, cheese is a problem. Cheese is supposed to be a flavorizer. It's like bacon. Very small amounts. Right, like butter. You don't put the whole slab of butter in your mouth, right? You take a tiny bit of it, hopefully a tiny amount, you put it on top of the toast or potato, whatever you're having, and then you enjoy that. And ideally, you put that part of the bread on your tongue first, so your tongue gets all the butter.
Oh.
Same thing for spicy foods. It's like an accoutrement. So the cheese, people gulp huge chunks of it at once, big mistake.
So don't eat the brick, Dr. Oz.
Don't eat the bread. That's the whole brick of
All right.
wax.
Thank you.
Scraping, little Parmesan scrapings.
Okay.
Pineapple on pizza?
No, I would never do that.
Yes.
I did a
Thank you.
whole show on this, actually. Why? I understand the sweet salt stuff, but pineapple, please.
The expert has spoken.
It doesn't work.
I guess so. Dr. Oz, thank you so much for coming on today. Congratulations. 10th season in. You can catch him 4 o'clock every single day on CTV and the CTV Go app. And it was so cool to talk to you. We hope you come in again.
I will always come in. Let me make one other praise to you, because I have the blessing of working with my daughter, Daphne. I'm very proud of you. It's a real tribute to Marilyn, your dad.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is extremely kind. My co-host would not agree.
Make Adam cry.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Dr. Oz. Ariana Grande, 7 rings. This is Virgin Mornings. Adam Wilde, TJ and Jax, and Dr. Oz, too.
Hey.